Shalom, call halal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bahashim Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, the Akwath that are listening and learning, being a pillar of rest, the 144,000, the 1/3 hopeful elect of Israel. All right, so here's today, November 4th, Remembrance Day, and they are set about to go and do some protesting today. So we're gonna see what today will bring, okay? Because this ridiculousness, right? We're seeing these divisions. Let's get division real quick, just to let you know. What is it? 2151? Rather, division. 1251 slot. Where is this coming from? It's coming from the Most High. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Luke 12 and 51. Do you think that I came to give peace on earth? No. I say, let's find out. 1251. Let's see. Okay. Be ready for service. Peter said parables. Prepared not himself for whosoever much is given. So he's speaking to the apostles. He's hollering at Peter. From henceforth there shall be. And see, here we are with the great division. And the reason that I'm looking, right? Because I wanted to see if he's talking to Jake. And he's talking to Jake. You know. And then everybody after that. You start with Jake, right? Then Esau on down, and the enemies on down. When I say Jake, I'm talking about you 2/3. We got to separate the 1/3 from the 2/3 for the sake of the believers, so that you can see. Then shall it be known. All right. Okay. So he's talking to Jake here, and Jake, what do we see today? The Great Divide. Okay. I'm gonna read this whole what they call passage. Luke 12:49. I am come to send a fire on the earth, and what will I, if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. The father shall be divided against the son, and the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay? And who is my brother? And who is my mother? Okay? All right? So, if you ain't, if we don't say the same thing, then you ain't my mom. You ain't my brother. All right? And we're just going to get a couple of precepts and not, harp on it for too long. This is Romans. Because we're only doing what scriptures are telling us to do, right? And then as the sifting goes, we see who, who falls through the bottom, right? Because, right, only the good stuff falls through the net. The smaller things, if you got all that leaven, you ain't gonna make it, right? When the sifting happens. This is Romans 16. Start at 17. Avoid divisions. You're supposed to avoid divisions. If you find Yahushua is coming to separate. How do you avoid divisions? Right? You got to make sure you're in the 1/3. Don't get divided into the two. Romans 16:17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses, contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Are we going to Chicago today? No. Okay. Read it again. Now I beseech you, brethren, who is my mother and who is my brother? Right? Mark them which cause divisions, right? And you got to be speaking the same thing. If you're not speaking the same thing, you're divided already, right? And offenses contrary to the doctrine. What does the doctrine say, right? The doctrine says, shake the dust. Don't go back for round 2, right? Round 2, goddamn. And offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, and avoid them. Don't go to Chicago. Why? For they that are such serve not the Lord, Yahushua HaMashiach, but their own belly. Right? And by good words and fair speeches, round 2, goddamn, we going to stand for our brothers. Deceive the hearts of the simple. So when you wind up in Chiraq, right, with your Mossad machine gun, right? Guess what? Your heart, your mind, you're simple, and you've been deceived. All right. For your obedience is come abroad unto all men. I'm glad, therefore, on your behalf. Okay. So that's the good part. But hey, these guys been marked. Okay. This dude fell out of the truth, right? Took his hand off the plow, and now he's back speaking on behalf. That's easy. That's an easy one, right? Why would you go there? Why would you go, right? Why would you go walk into a battle
introducing the onion
where you're completely outnumbered? Okay. This is what? An hour ago. This is what's going on at the rallies. I believe this is in Great Britain, in London, Trafalgar Square. Why would you? Okay, so all Nate's men in purple marching around the Coliseum. Okay, if this dude called all his troops, right, to Chiraq, and it looked like this in Chiraq, who would win? Okay, first of all, these guys got flags. They whooping ass with flags, right? And why would you walk into that thing? It's just not even smart. All right. I mean, it was one thing that they were there. They shouldn't have been there. Then the fight happened, and they stood their ground, whatever. But you're going to go back for round 2. Simple, that deceived the hearts of the simple. Where did that go? Oh, was it? Right here. Read 18 again. And, you know, I'm not going to beat a dead horse. We're going to see what happens because the reports are going to start coming in. But what we see is the Most High is moving hard. And it's, you know, it's exciting. It's very exciting to see, you know, what's going to happen today. All right, so keep your eyes peeled. This is Romans 16 and 18 one more time. For they that are such serve not our Lord, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, but their own belly. Hey, here's my cash app. We're going to get hungry on our way from wherever the hell we are to Chiraq. And by good words and fair speeches, goddamn, round two, goddamn, we going to defend the honor of, we going to contend. Deceive the hearts, the minds of the simple. So you got to be simple-minded, right? To walk in to this. It's just simple. It's easy, okay? Why would you walk into this? These people are mad, right? They have a reason to be mad. Here's a question. Do these people understand that you're standing out there because the people that is the opposition to the Palestinians, right, over in the land, right? Right? These people don't understand that you're against the other. They think that you're fighting for them, right? And there's no way you're going to get your message across before something crazy breaks out. The only thing that can happen, you ain't going to get no understanding here, right? You got to depart from evil. That's understanding, not walking into this is confusion, right? These people are confused. They're calling themselves Palestinians. The Philistines are the sons of Ham. These are the sons of Ishmael. Okay, that's confusion. And you're going to walk up in there and say, hey, you're going to tell them who you're not Palestinian. You're going to tell them that? No, they're going to stand up, right? And go for what they know. What do they know? You know nothing but lies and confusion, but hey, they're there. They are there for a fight. And you're walking into that? You're walking into a fight? Let's see. Let me see what this brings. Avoid contention. I mean, that's plain. You know what? This came up earlier. Okay. Titus 3 and 9. Let's read it in the NIV. But avoid foolish controversies. That's what that is. And genealogies, right? And arguments and quarrels about the law, because these are unprofitable and useless. Do not get involved in foolish discussions about spiritual pedigrees or in quarrels and fights about obedience to Jewish laws. These things are useless and a waste of time. You look for something a little more plain and to the point. But avoid stupid arguments, long lists of ancestors, quarrels, and fights about the law. They are useless and worthless. Okay. This ain't about the law. It is about the law. Okay. There are way too many instructions, right, on how to deal with this situation, and you just want to go down there. So whoever we're gonna watch, we're gonna see who wanted to go down there and fight. Stupid. Stupid. All right. So anyway, avoid them. Right. All right. So with that, we hope that the electorate fly. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Shalom.